Integration. This is literally speaking the act of combining the diverse elements of any entity into a harmonious whole. But at its very best, integration is the process of uniting the minds and hearts of people. Nelson Mandela did this very well when he became the first president out of South Africa after the end of the apartheid regime. He practiced and preached tolerance and even acceptance of the viewpoints of both the communities. He supported the participation of South Africa's Olympic team in the 1992 Olympics, even though the most of the sportspersons were white. He went to great lengths in order to maintain the dignity of the sport of rugby, which was overwhelmingly a white sport, and in fact used the occasion of the Rugby World Cup to actually spread its awareness amongst the black community and thus create a rallying point for both the blacks and the whites to come together and celebrate the World Cup victory. His inaugural address was not about us and them, it was all about we. Through numerous small and large acts, Nelson Mandela showed that an integrative approach is what makes for a united and prosperous nation. So integration involves essentially facing two or more clashing perspectives and then examining how the best merits of both could actually be brought together to create a larger and more superior perspective. Now, the values and behavior of the soldier is very different from that of the sage. No two people could perhaps be more opposite, but yet both of them have a very important role to play in the sustenance and growth and fulfillment of the citizens of any nation. Safety and security is as important and complementary to spiritual development. That is what integration is able to bring about through its process of bringing together diversity. An integrative approach sees a factor to be true, but simultaneously also views its opposite factor to be equally true. For instance, driving on the left side of the road is good, but driving on the right side of the road is equally good. Rather than clash about left or right, the focus then shifts to how traffic can flow in an orderly manner, utilizing either or both of the orientations as necessary. Finally, integration essentially seeks to create synergy by the amalgamation of opposing viewpoints. There is the beautiful story of Bankei, a Zen master, who had 500 disciples. One amongst these disciples was a compulsive thief. So he would every once in a while steal the belongings of a fellow learner. So the students complained to Bankei about the thief's activities, but he would not listen. Finally, all 500 of them came together with a petition saying that either they would leave the monastery or the thief should leave. Bankei said, "My dear friends, all of you are nice and noble and worthy people. Even if you go from here, you will certainly find another monastery or another teacher to teach you. You're all very intelligent people. But what about my stealing friend? He is not likely to be accepted anywhere else. He has his habits which may take time to change, but I am not going to forego him. So you are free to leave if you would." This not only melted the hearts of all the 500 disciples, but also tears ran down the eyes of the thief, who never again stole anything. In this manner, Bankei served to unite the people and actually accelerate their own growth. So integration is a very important factor in obtaining overall benefit for all the stakeholders. Thank you.